the United States military is the most highly regarded institution in American life, and for good reason. We all know that, and we continue to say that our freedom is not free. There is no question about that.
And he said, you know, we ought to do something to honor the veterans that are here in our community. And
we do two big things, and of course on Veterans Day we honor our veterans, and you know the mayor continues to make a big push, and this thing gets bigger and better every year. The other thing we do is we have a great Memorial Day program near the end of the school year, of course, in May, where we honor a veteran from the community.
We administer 2 scholarships to local colleges, Southern Union and Auburn University.
They've just given up so much of their life to give back to our nation. And it's just incredible the stories you hear from these people. And I have my own stories, but there are some people who have given up so much more than I have just to serve this nation. So we do what we can to make sure they're remembered.
It's kind of a natural group to carry out the mission of honoring veterans.
I flew S2s, I flew S3s, I was in the Naval Air Test Center for a while, so I got to fly some different aircraft there. And wound up flying P3s for the last, I don't know, 10 years or thereabouts.
I was a member of the submarine force and had some fascinating experiences there. You know, interview with Admiral Rickover, all the rigorous nuclear power training, and then lots of travels all over and experiences on submarines that did a lot of things that very few people get to do or inclined to do, I guess.
People like me who have been in the military for a long time want to pass on to not only our children but also our grandchildren, is that they too ought to appreciate what the military has done for them during their lifetimes.
These kids are going to wind up being the adults in the Auburn and Lee County community. So like I tell them every day is, our job is to make you part of the solution so you don't become part of the problem in our community.
And a lot of people lose sight of what the military does for not only for the community but for the nation. And I think over time it is incumbent on us who are growing up, who have experienced the military, to pass on to our sons and daughters and grandsons and granddaughters what the military does. And I think this is a way to do it.
And I've lived in some very patriotic places, but it's hard to beat what Auburn does here. For a small town to go to the lengths that we do to support veterans, I mean, it's amazing.
Today's military, they want to be there, and they're a terrific force, and I think that we ought to honor them nationwide.
Throughout the year, thank a veteran for their service, and remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. God bless you, God bless our nation, God bless our airmen, soldiers, sailors, Marines, Coast Guardsmen, and as Kate Smith sang on November 11th in 1938, God bless America.